shook me. Like, it shook me. And in that moment, I remembered that he was a boxer, and it was like the first time he came over, he literally caught a fly out of thin air with his bare hand, like on some Bruce Lee shit. So, you know, I, like, at the time, I was like, ooh, so sexy, all dumb. But, well, not all dumb, but anyway, I was like, you know, I was impressed by him catching the fly with his bare hands. But then when he like pushed me down like that with me trying to like come up, it was almost like literally a download of intuitive messages on what I need to then do moving forward, because it literally was like a flash in my mind's eye of fucking him catching the fly, and you know, then me triggering, remember that he's a boxer and boxers' hands are weapons, and the way that he pushed me back down forcefully after I tried to get up, it was like, bitch, stay down. Like, that was literally the vibration of the fucking him pushing me down like that. Bitch, stay down. So he didn't say that, but that's what I felt. So because my thing is like, who does this? Who does this? Like, I've never, like, even though I said I feel like I've been kind of coerced into, you know, having sex with guys, it has never been like this. It has never been like me blatantly being like, no, I don't want to do this, let me get up, and you basically pinning me the fuck down. So yeah, in that moment, you know, it just kind of hit me like, he's strong as shit, he's a boxer. Nobody knew that I was talking to him, really, besides, like, you know, somebody that was like really close to me at that time, because really he was just somebody that I had just met at the bar. So he's not somebody that I would have spoken to my mom about, you know what I'm saying? He's not somebody that most of my friends would know. And then you coming over here on a late night tip, like, basically you can fucking kill me, leave me in this bitch, and nobody would know who the fuck did it, and nobody would care, because we all see what then happened to us when we be killed out here. Okay, rest in peace, Breonna Taylor. So you know, I just was like, it just scared me. It scared the fuck out me. It scared me so bad when he pushed me down like that. So yeah, after that, I just let him finish, because I was just like, just this needs to hurry up so he can go. So I was like, you know, yeah, I was like, okay, he is serious. He is serious about, he's adamant on having sex with you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how this can end. So you need to just survive. You just need to survive. And so that's what I did. I just was like, okay, I'm just going to, you know, let him finish. And then after that, this nigga is done. Like, this nigga is done. I don't want to talk to him. I want nothing to do with him. because this is weird. Like, you're forcing me. Like, at the time, I still wasn't thinking that I was raped. I just didn't fuck with how I was feeling. And immediately, like, when he was done, I like ran upstairs because I felt so dirty, and I just like washed myself, which was like what I should not have done, because I could have gotten a rape kit and, you know, got, you know, tested and did all of that or whatever. But like I said, at the time, I wasn't thinking from a victim standpoint. I didn't feel like I was a victim. I just felt like I was in a fucked up situation with the nigga and I never wanted to deal with him again. Like, that was my mindset. It wasn't until, well, when I went upstairs to wash myself, when I went to come back downstairs, like, so I'm standing at the top of my steps, he literally just walked out. So I'm watching him walk from the living room out past the staircase out to the front room, out the door, basically. So he left. It was like, soon as I was about to come back downstairs, and I stood at the, like, I'm not stood, but literally I was at the top of the steps about to come back down, and he just zipped out the door and left, didn't say nothing, just left, like, literally, like, it was like the weirdest thing ever. I remember thinking, and then I, you know, I think I told my girlfriend, I think I told two of my girlfriends, and I also called Women Against Rape, and I went down to Women Against Rape and Abuse, I think the one on Lehigh, and that was, I don't even know. Well, actually, let me stop. Let me stop there, because this is long. But I want to just wrap up the story, and maybe I will do a follow-up. But basically, you know, I went to therapy. This is when I was at therapy at the time. And, you know, I told her what happened, and it wasn't until I went to therapy that my therapist was like, you know, oh, that sounds like the R word. Like, as I'm telling her what done happened, she was like, that sounds like the R word. And I was just like, R word? I'm like, really? Like, and then I'm like, what, you talking about rape? And I'm like, rape? I'm like, I didn't get raped. And then I'm thinking, and I'm just like, well, I guess that is rape, you know? And that's when I had, you know, the breakdown moment in therapy about being raped. You know what I'm saying? Because I still really don't, you know, like, I didn't, and maybe that's just how I see myself, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't, and I don't really see myself like as a victim. But, you know, that definitely did happen to me. So, you know, I just want to give myself, I just want to release that and release the shame and the guilt of feeling like I did anything wrong, because I didn't. And yeah, I just hope that, you know, this story can help somebody. So after you know, I processed it in therapy, then it was like, okay, what to do now? What to do with this, you know, with this? Like, what am I going to do with this? Am I going to, you know, tell my family? Am I going to tell my boyfriend because we had then got back together afterward? Am I going to press charges? You know, like all of these things, all of this that you know, feel like when we be judging other people, like, oh, I would have this, that, and the fourth, or you should have that. Like, now I'm just like, fuck. You know, now what am I going to do? And at the time, my mental health was in the trash, and I was already depressed and going through a lot. And, you know, I went to the Women Against Abuse, and that's when, you know, I told her what happened, the counselor, and shout out to her because she was good for which she was doing. But me calling even up to the unit and trying to get in contact with her, I spoke on the phone with the police department, and I mean, it just, the insensitivity over the phone was enough for me with trying to get in touch with the special victims unit. It was like I was calling to see when was Kevin Hart's new fucking horrible comedy special. Like, it was like no fucking sense of seriousness, compassion, and urgency. So granted, I did go to Women Against Abuse and got some resources and was able to vent and, you know, talk to her about what I could do. But basically, I didn't feel comfortable based off of where my mental health was at the moment, and what was going to be needed and required of me. I didn't feel safe and protected, and I didn't feel like putting forth energy into something that could possibly have me even more fucked up. What I wanted to focus on was my mental health, and getting healthy. And, you know, in due time, if the statute of limitations wasn't up, and that's what I felt like doing, then, you know, I'll do that, because I think the statute of limitations is like 12 years, and it only happened 3 years ago. Now, granted, the longer you wait, the longer people be like, oh, that ain't happened, but bitch, I don't give a fuck. But really, for me, it's, do I feel like doing all of it? Because for me, this right here is justice enough. I know that he will get his karma if he hasn't already. He has a son, and that was a determining factor for why I did not press charges against him, because I was like, oh, he has a fucking son, he's gonna go to jail, and now the boy is gonna grow up without a fucking son. Like, that's literally was a big reason on why I didn't press charges. But then once I moved past that, because it was just like, okay, but they don't got nothing to do with me, you know, I still didn't want to do it, because it's like, you know, we don't live in a society where Black women, you know, people that have been sexually assaulted are protected. It's like we have to go out of our way to fucking prove to other people that somebody has violated me, because I don't know anybody in the world. Okay, Yes, there are people that fucking lie and say that people raped them when they didn't, but that's literally less than 2% of rape cases, and y'all be fucking reaching with their shit. With their whole, oh, they fucking lie. You can't just be believing people when they say they were sexually assaulted. Yes, the fuck you can, because the fucking chances of a bitch lying that she was sexually assaulted is less than 2%. Okay, so that is just some fuck ass shit. And so basically I just didn't feel like that. I didn't feel like having to prove to a nut ass court system that this nigga done did what the fuck he did. I'd rather take that energy and focus on my healing. Because I do that and I still gotta heal. I still gotta heal after going to court, having to tell my story over and over again, looking at this motherfucker, possibly then having him have a whole, because, we be dumb out here. You know what I'm saying? We be dumb. We be thinking just because we related to motherfuckers that they don't be out here raping folks. Or they don't be out here being crummy from time to time. So I didn't have time I didn't feel like I had the support at the time. At the time, I felt like the only support system I had was my mom. And I did not feel supported and safe. And I just didn't feel like going down that route. So I did the best route with me. And I don't regret it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have healed. I've lied. I'm still healing, and I'm always going to be on a journey of healing. But in terms of like what I would have wanted to get from that situation, it really would be like egotistical. It happened. I know that he's going to get his karma because my ancestors don't fucking play about me. So, again, I'm not saying that I will never not press charges, but for me, that's not the main thing on my mind based off of how society be running. If society was running like a real established a company that knew what the fuck they was doing, like, yeah, the bad people get punished and the good people get rewarded. You know what I'm saying? If that's how actually our world worked, then yeah, I would have been fucking said, this nigga did this, give me my reparations of being violated. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how it worked. So it's like I'm based in reality and I'm based in spirituality. And I'm based on what's going to help me be my better self. And at the time, I didn't feel like that was that. And at this point in time, I don't really think that that's that. Which is why I wanted to do this. Because I wanted to do something. Because I don't want it to be stagnant. I'm not in therapy anymore like I want to be. But not like desperately needing to be in therapy. I just enjoy therapy. But yeah, this to me is therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? Is basically what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. I did not press charges because didn't think that was best for me and my family safety. Excuse me. At the time. And yeah, I don't regret anything. Because that happened so I could, learn whatever lessons I needed to learn. And the lesson that I needed to learn was love myself. Because essentially I was out here looking for love by how other people was treating me, specifically these men. And it's like that's the lesson. The lesson is self-love, which is really be the lesson of everything. Really be the lesson of everything. And paying attention to those red flags. You know what I'm saying? Not settling for anything, not being desperate just because you feel desperate. You know what I'm saying? These are the lessons that I've learned. You know, no means no.